So this video is sponsored by Electronic Arts. So what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Plants vs Zombies 2 video here today on the channel. Today we're going to be checking out a brand new plant in the game called the Pea Vine. Of course, by the name, it is another member of the vine plant family and also a pea shooter as well. Now with the Pea Vine, it is exactly as you would expect. It is a pea shooter and a vine combined together. So you get the firepower of the pea shooter, but at the same time it will get the defensive benefit of being a vine plant. However, you can place another plant on the same tile as the pea vine, which if it is part of the appeasement family, it's actually going to get a damage multiplier, which is the second special effect about the pea vine. When you do place a plant from the appeasement family on top of the Pea Vine, its damage is increased. And of course, the damage multiplier that it increases depends on what level the Pea Vine is. Now, of course, because it is a vine plant as well, it is going to be eaten first before the plant that is placed on top of the Pea Vine. So if you put a repeater on top of the Pea Vine and then the zombie eats the plant on the tile, the Pea Vine is going to get eaten first, which then, of course, will reduce the damage multiplier of the repeater, but the repeater will still potentially be able to then take that zombie out. So I do have a couple of bits of key information that you do want to know about the Pea Vine. First of all, it automatically boosts its own peas. Of course, because it does fire its own peas, they are going to be boosted by the plant. So as you level it up, that damage multiplier is going to go up, which means that the Pea Vine itself will deal more damage. The damage it does is identical to if you put a pea shooter on top of the Pea Vine. If you are using the tumbleweed and you place it down on the tile where the Pea Vine is, it is going to launch from that tile and it will also receive the damage bonus as well. However, if you use the tumbleweed to the left side of the Pea Vine and it just simply passes through the Pea Vine, it won't apply the damage bonus. So you do need to place the tumbleweed on the same plant as the Pea Vine to get that damage increase. If you place a torchwood on top of the Pea Vine's peas itself will do bonus damage because they will still be set on fire. And then, of course, on top of that, any peas to the left side of the torchwood will gain that extra torchwood benefit as well. The special effects you can get are only linked to an appeasement family plant, so keep that in mind. If you are using the Pea Vine, you'll probably want to use a bunch of different appeasement plants along with it. And of course, the Pea Vine is a part of the appeasement family, so if you do use an appeasement, you're going to get a huge boost of damage to the Pea Vine. Not only the Pea Vine itself is going to be more powerful, but anything linked with it, because it has that damage multiplier, is going to get even more powerful. And if you are using quite a few different pea shooters on the board, it does make sense to put the torchwood on top of the Pea Vine, because that means that every single pea shooter to the left of the torchwood is going to get the extra damage increase that's being produced from the torchwood being buffed by the Pea Vine. And of course, if you use the plant food on the Pea Vine, you are going to get a barrage of peas, as you would expect from any member of the pea shooter family. However, if you do have a second pea on that tile as well, or a second plant, you are of course going to plant food up that plant as well. And then if you use the plant food on top of the Pea Vine, which will then boost the torchwood and give it its blue flames, it's then going to deal even more damage, which can absolutely destroy gargantuas and many other strong zombies on the board. But there we go, guys. That is the Pea Vine. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. Honestly, I think it's a great addition. It's a plant that can buff up other pea shooters and other members of the appeasement family. It's also a vine plant, so you can stack two together on the same tile, and you have some great combinations that you can use, like the Pea Vine with the torchwood. But nonetheless, hopefully guys did enjoy today's video. Let me know what you think about the Pea Vine in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and hopefully I will catch you guys in another video.